The important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. It's like a little shovel. You hold it in your hand, you can put it in your mouth. It isn't flat, it's hollow, and it spoons things up. But the important thing is about a spoon is that you eat with it.
The important thing about a daisy is that it is white. It is yellow in the middle, it has long white petals, and bees sit on it. It has a ticklish smell. It grows in green fields, and there are always lots of daisies. But the important thing about a daisy is that it is white.
The thing about rain is that it's wet. It falls out of the sky, and it sounds like rain. It makes things shiny. It does not taste like anything, and is the color of air. But the important thing about rain, is that it's wet.
The important thing about grass is that it is green. It grows and is tender, with a sweet, grassy smell. But the important thing about grass is that it is green.
The important thing about snow is that it is white. It is cold and light. It falls softly out of the sky. It is bright in the shape of tiny stars and crystals. It is always cold and it melts. But the important thing about the snow is that it is white.
The important thing about an apple is that it is round. It is red. You bite it, and it is white inside. And the juice splashes in your face, and it tastes like an apple. And it falls off a tree. But the important thing about an apple is that it is round. Ish.
The important thing about the wind is that it blows. You can't see it, but you can feel it on your cheek and see it bend trees and blow hats away and sailboats. But the important thing about the wind is that it blows.
The important thing about the sky is that it is always there. It is true that it is blue, and high and full of clouds, and made of air. But the important thing about the sky is that it's always there.
The important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it, you walk in it, and you take it off at night. And it's warm when you take it off. But the important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it.
The important thing about you is that you are you. It is true that you are a baby, and you grew, and now you are a child, and you will grow into a man or into a woman. But the important thing about you is that you are you.
Hey grade sixes, I hope you really enjoyed having our staff here at Patterson read you the important book. We miss you. You guys know that. This is one of the ways that we want to celebrate the end of the year. So you've heard the important book. You kind of get the word pattern. Miss Thaxter, Mrs. Magarowski, and myself have all written our own pages for the important book. But our important book is about Gilbert Patterson, grade 6. COVID-19, what's happened this year, you guys. Enjoy our videos, and your assignment this week is you are going to write your own important book about one of those topics.
Good afternoon, grade 6, Mrs. M here. I am just going to be reading you my writing that I did on the important thing about grade 6. So this is my my writing that I did for you. So the important book by Mrs. M. The important thing about grade 6 is learning, having fun, new experiences, and meeting new friends. It's like a brand new world full of lockers, different teachers, and freedoms you never had before. You can choose different options like band, shop, choir, and join different clubs and sports teams. You can eat lunch where you want and buy cool snacks at the Tiger's Den. It isn't scary like you thought it would be. It's actually really fun and a fresh new change from elementary. And it is different, but in a new way that's fun, exciting, yet challenging too. But the important thing about grade 6 is making new memories and being excited to start a new chapter of your life in middle school.
The important thing about Gilbert Patterson is our kids. They bring fun and adventure when they enter the doors. Some are short and some are tall. All who enter learn and grow. They fill the halls with the sound of their laughter. The classrooms are bare without them. It's true that they make this building better when they are here. But the important thing about Gilbert Patterson is our kids.
My Important Book by Miss Thaxter. The important thing about COVID-19 is how we became closer together by staying further apart. It is like this pandemic made us appreciate each other more. You reached out to people in different ways, Zoom, phone calls, social distancing visits. You can really see how people are more important than possessions. It isn't about how much stuff we have now. It is about how important people in our lives, family, friends, and students are. And it has gone so much further in the kindness we show to the people we don't even know. But the important thing about COVID-19 is how we became closer together by staying further apart.